Variously described as an inventor, a scientist and a respected trading systems developer, Tushar Chand decided to take the potential of the price oscillator and develop it into a much more reliable trend indicator. He came up with RAVI. This stands for Range Action Verification Indicator. It looks very similar to price oscillator, but it is in fact rather different. For daily charts, RAVI looks like this. The difference between a 7-day moving average and a 65-day moving average over the 65-day moving average, then multiplying the whole thing by 100. First thing to note is that unlike the price oscillator, it's calculated as a percentage and not in points. Another difference is that Chand suggested using signal lines for his indicator. They are drawn at a level plus minus 0.3 to 1% for the Forex market. We have an uptrend situation when RAVI is above the upper signal line and rising. Conversely, it's a bear market if RAVI is below the lower signal line and falling. Here are these zones. A further difference to price oscillator is that with RAVI there is a zone between the two signal lines. It's the trading range zone. If RAVI doesn't leave this zone between plus 1% and minus 1%, we view the market as trendless. Once again, please note that we chose a 65-day MA and a 7-day MA. We have the natural cycle of 65 days, 3 months, it's a quarter for the slow line, and the fast line, a 7-day MA, is approximately 10% of 65. And here is an example of RAVI at work on a daily chart. Here's a daily euro chart. We've decided to set our signal lines at levels of 1%. If we designed our trading system based only on the RAVI trend indicator, we would get buy currency signals and exit signals within the green zone. In the red and white areas, RAVI provides information on reversal, trend slowdown, or a sideways market. That is, RAVI doesn't generate trading signals by itself for these intervals. Still, if we had used only RAVI signals for the period of time from April 2002 until May 2003, we would have got over 2,500 points profit. However, we should note that we only traded in the direction of the primary long-term trend for the period. Do you remember what that is? And of course, we had a little bit of luck. But fortune favours the brave, and the roots of bravery are in knowledge. When we're working on hourly charts, we use time periods of 12 and 72, or 24 and 120. 120 hours, that's 5 trading days. It's a week. 72 hours gives us 3 days. The key natural cycles here are the trading day and the trading week. And here's an example of RAVI at work on an hourly chart. Take a look at this hourly chart for the euro. We've selected the parameters of RAVI as 12 and 72. Signal lines are drawn at levels plus 0.3 and minus 0.3. Zone A is an easily recognizable trading range. The indicator leaves the sideways market and gives the signal to sell at 0.1. We get the signal to get out of the market and close our position at 0.2. That would have earned us 90 points. Zone B is a period of downtrend in which we can go bearish and turn a profit. In what follows, Zone C, D, E and F demonstrate successful and not so successful market entry and exit point. In my opinion, one advantage of RAVI is its ability to identify trading ranges, which we have marked in red. So what do you think happens if you change the time parameters of RAVI a little? Let's try time periods of 24 and 120 for the same chart. That's 1 day 24 and 1 week 120. Nothing has changed in zone A. It's a trading range, a flat. We get the sell signal at the same point 1, but we get a signal to exit much later at point 3. A profit of 290 points. But let's not get overconfident about Ravi. It's not 100% foolproof. A false buy signal was generated at point 4 and the stop loss was executed. What have we learned here? Well, firstly, we pay for our mistakes, so set your stop losses. And secondly, we should not rely on one indicator. We should employ a number of indicators and combine these with chart analysis.